Breaking news from Washington that could shake up markets across Asia, including Singapore. U.S. President Donald Trump just demanded the Federal Reserve cut interest rates by a massive full percentage point, calling Fed Chair Jerome Powell too late and a disaster. This is not your typical quarter-point adjustment we usually see. Trump posted on social media saying, "Go for a full point, rocket fuel," after Friday's jobs report. The last time the Fed cut rates by a full point was during the COVID pandemic in March 2020. This aggressive demand comes as Trump continues his pressure campaign against Powell, even hinting he's considering replacements when Powell's term ends in May 2026. Here's why this matters for Singapore. Our interest rates typically follow U.S. rates closely due to our interconnected financial systems. If the Fed actually cuts by a full point, we could see immediate effects on Singapore mortgage rates, making property more affordable, but potentially driving up prices. Your CPF returns, which are tied to government bond yields, could also be affected. Singapore banks may lower the deposit rates, meaning less returns on your savings accounts and fixed deposits. For property investors, lower borrowing costs could trigger increased demand, especially from foreign buyers seeking higher yields as U.S. dollar returns diminish. REITs could benefit significantly as they refinance existing debt at lower rates, potentially boosting dividend payouts. However, the Fed is widely expected to keep rates unchanged at their June meeting, as officials want clarity on Trump's trade and immigration policies first. A full-point cut outside of a crisis would be highly unusual and could signal economic concerns. For Singapore investors, this creates both opportunities and risks. Lower rates could boost property and REIT values, but also raise inflation concerns. The government has cooling measures ready if property markets overheat. What should you watch next? The Fed's June 17 to 18 meeting will be crucial. If they resist Trump's pressure, expect continued political tension. If they cave, prepare for significant market movements. Singapore's property market, REITs, and bank stocks will be the first to react. Keep monitoring MS announcements as they may adjust local monetary policy in response. This Trump versus Powell showdown is far from over, and Singapore markets will feel every twist and turn.